How has technology changed the nature of work in the past century? By Dav Soltys. In the past century, technology has changed the nature of work drastically, making jobs more flexible, connected, innovating, and requiring people to keep learning new skills. However, this shift has led to serious job displacement and fears that automation and artificial intelligence could replace millions of human workers, threatening livelihoods and social stability. My first reaction to this theme was a mix of excitement and a hint of anxiety. Ethically, I understand that technological evolution, like the expansion from the assembly line to artificial intelligence, has opened up many opportunities for productivity, creativity, and allowing millions to work remotely, collaborate globally, and invent new fields of employment. The realization that while technology has empowered many, it has also interfered with traditional livelihoods and demanded a continued upskilling, in some cases leaving vulnerable workers out to dry. The pace of change in the technological field is not only accelerating, as cloud computing and smartphones have taken over work in offices, new tools help redefine skills and expectations. This topic is worthwhile because it underlines the ideas of challenges on not just reflecting how we work today, but also what it means to have a meaningful, equitable, and sustainable work in a world where innovation will always continue. Technology, artificial intelligence in specific, has exponentially altered the nature of work, creating more flexibility and global connectivity, but at the same time having a crucial impact on jobs and society. AI and automation are actively displacing millions of roles, starting worldwide fear and uncertainty among workers. In 2025, the undertaking of AI led to over 10,000 job cuts in the United States, and millions of jobs worldwide becoming at risk of overtaking, specifically in manufacturing, customer service, and entry-level white-collar jobs. This quickly paced workforce change underlines economic inequality and boosts social insecurity as many can't adapt or shift to emerging fields. This feeling of distress is intensified with the ongoing doubt on whether or not new technologies, such as AI, will ever take over major sections of the working world. Bringing up this issue is important because it helps us understand the defining challenges in the modern era, managing innovations in ways to protect livelihood, minimizing inequality, and maintain a steady job security for our future. The way that technology has altered the workforce today has a deep connection to history. An example of this is in the Industrial Revolution that began in the late 18th century that bridged the gap from agricultural, manual labor to mechanized factory-based production powered by innovations like the steam engine. Work moved from a minimal and relaxed scale craftsmanship to industrial factories that sparked urbanization and industrialization. The Industrial Revolution parallels today's workforce evolutions through digital tools, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence, which all allow for collaboration and automation on a global scale. As during the Industrial Revolution, new technologies are creating opportunities, but also disrupting traditional jobs, forcing workers to adapt and have to learn new skills. Industrialization historically brought economic growth, but brought job displacement, poor working conditions, and widened social gaps, a pattern echoed today as AI and automation reshape economies and deepen inequality. These similarities show that technology-driven change is not new, but as history shows, it demands reformation to protect workers while allowing continued innovation. Technology transformed the nature of work over the past century, and the world wars played a crucial role in accelerating and shaping these changes. During both World War I and World War II, technological innovation was rapidly upscaled for military concerns. This led to advancements in manufacturing, communication, and computing that later leaked into civil workplaces. Mass production advances developed to build military equipment like tanks and efficient aircraft factories is what shaped industrial labor. The war also started shifts in demographics of workforces, most notably the introduction of women entering industrial jobs as men went to fight, changing traditional labor roles and boosting social change. World War II started breakthroughs in computing through innovations like ENIAC, one of the first general-purpose computers, objectively created as a device for war calculations, but later revolutionizing office work and data processing. These wartime technological innovations were the start to post-war industrial automation and software communication, showing that the conflicts were stepping stones to long-term shifts in how and where work is done. This part of history helps give evidence as to why current workplace transformations rooted in AI and cloud computing carry reflection of these early-day disruptions and innovations. The idea on how technology has changed the nature of work in the past centuries is correlated to the scientific revolution in the sense of historical and intellectual roots. The 16th-17th century scientific revolution shifted the human understanding of empirical observation and experimentation, which later led to innovation in technology and, in the long run, transforming work. Protestant work ethics and religious groups fostered the rise of early scientific discovery and innovation. The transformation of work in the past century relates to scientific revolution and somewhat to religion. In the 16th and 17th centuries, empirical observation and experimentation started the foundation to technological advances. Discoveries like Newton's laws are what drove engineering breakthroughs, being key to industrialization and mechanized labor. This culture of inquiry is present in today's world in terms of automation and AI, showing that modern workplace changes are fostered from traditions of science and technology processed from hundreds of years ago. The claim on how technology has drastically changed the workforce in the past century is highly relevant today because we are currently going through rapid advances in automation and artificial intelligence that are actively redefining employment on a global scale. Although technology has made jobs more flexible, connected, and innovative, it has also brought serious job displacement. In 2025 alone, over 85 million jobs are in projection to be taken over by AI, which raises fears to life threats and social instability. However, this disruption could offer new roles in AI and technology fields, which increases the demand for the maintenance of skill development and adaptability from workers. Overall, this theme is a representation of the growing tension between evolution in technology and economic security, underlining the need for efforts in retraining and social support. The theme shows today's technological workplace changes in a historical pattern of transformation and challenges of the future of our workforce.